All right, but anyway, no name here, but I would like your opinion. We just received a 180 DVD, and I told you what it was about the Holocaust and about abortion. So, what is your opinion on abortion?
Well, I have different views, and they conflict with each other. On the one hand, I feel like it's a woman's decision, and on the other hand, I feel like it's a life, and once it's already been, I believe that life begins at the conception, and I think that once the child is conceived, then they have rights too. And so on the other hand, if someone wanted to use religion, then of course most religions would say that it's completely wrong.
Yeah, like a moral thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And if someone was not a very religious person, then it comes down to the rights of the child. That's what I think. But then on the other hand, if a woman doesn't want the baby and maybe she's drinking or she's a drug addict or something like that, she's probably not going to take care of it. And is that even right for the child? And then society is going to spend the money helping take care of how many children she has like that. And so it's sort of, if it were based on morals only, then I think it's wrong. But if it's based on everything else, secular views, money, time, society having to take care of this child, and all the problems that the child may have, then...
But would all of that justify what we would say is murder of a human being? Have you seen pictures of abortion?
I haven't, but I wouldn't go far as saying it's murder.
If it's taking a life, an innocent life in the womb.
Well, I think murder should be applied to different things, and that's why I said it's a difficult thing for me. I've thought about all of this a lot.
Oh,
And
good.
I took a philosophy class, actually, and I had to argue both sides of the death penalty.
Okay.
And I
Here at the school? Okay.
And so when I was doing the research for that report, it brought up a lot of things, and so it's murder when you kill innocent people in other countries in the name of war or power or fear. It's murder when you have someone on death row, and I think that...
Do you think so?
I do, and I think that... And this
if they murdered someone, as a Christian, which is what I am, and the Bible says that if you take a person's lifeblood is required. It says it way back in the beginning in Genesis. It's just the punishment, not beyond. Actually, the Bible prescribes no punishment beyond what that person did.
Right, now whose
it's
religion
like the
is
eye
right?
for eye, tooth for tooth.
Right, but whose religion is right? Because if you're not a Christian, then heck with the Bible. It's not the Torah. It's
right,
not
but if it's the truth about mankind,
then no one can prove what's true.
They can't?
No, can you prove that Jesus is... Can you show me Jesus? Can you give me tangible
I can't show
proof?
you Jesus in a physical body, no.
Right,
no.
and so...
But I believe by faith, yeah.
Right, and so that's my point. And I dug really, really, really deep. And in the end, I was left still probably... more informed, and more sort of... moral conflict than when I began.
Yeah, a moral conflict. I'm glad to hear that because God gave each of us a conscience to know when we're doing something wrong. Not even speaking about murder, but maybe about lying, stealing, and other moral issues like rape,
and I understand
incest,
that.
things like that. Yeah.
I understand that, but I don't wholeheartedly agree with the death penalty. And I think that some things that people do are heinous.
Would you say the death penalty is murder?
Yes.
You would.
It's killing, yes.
But you
I don't
wouldn't
think
say it is a
murder is
punishment.
I don't think murder is when you... I don't think mankind has the authority to take someone's life because they think that person is guilty, because
look what you just said, though. They don't have the authority to take that person's life when they're guilty. But this is an innocent person in the womb that hasn't done anything.
If they're innocent. I don't think that mankind has that right.
Okay.
I don't. But on the other hand, if you fill in the blank with whatever justification you'd like, such as, I don't want to care for this child, I'm a drug addict, I know I'm a drug addict.
But there is somebody that wants to care for the child. There's
I don't want to carry this
that
child and do all the
But does that justify murder?
does it justify killing someone on death row when some people are later found out that they didn't even do it? I'm not saying that everyone on death row is innocent.
Right.
There are a lot of people on death row
Right.
that are definitely guilty.
That's a horrendous
comparison. I understand.
No. I mean, it's been shown that some of those people have been proven innocent. Yeah.
Right.
It's,
And I think locking someone up for the rest of their life, that's cruel punishment, but I think that personally, I think that if someone is going to use some sort of moral judgment, such as, pro-life, then I think that person is a hypocrite when they say, killing people on death row or things like that.
But it's not killing them. It's their punishment for their crime. According to the law.
They're
According
dying.
to the law.
They're dying. They're
Yeah,
human
they
life
are,
and
yeah,
they're dying.
yeah.
And conception, after conception, that's a human life,
human life.
and it's dying.
Right.
And I think that there are better ways to deal with all of those issues. And so it just depends on what your argument is. And,
So you value human life?
I do.
Yeah.
I
I do too. Would you watch the video? I think you
Yeah,
will find
I'll
it
watch
quite
it.
interesting.
I think
And
I will.
if you would, you could leave your comments
Like a
on the
blog or something?
website.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gone viral on YouTube, like over 1 million hits in less than a month. It's number
Oh,
one.
that's cool.
Actually, it's number one on nonprofit and activism right now, I believe.
Okay, I'll disseminate it to my siblings.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I know that maybe not the interview that you wanted,
All right.
but
Can I ask you this? I know you don't want to show your face or anything,
No,
but do we have your permission to use it as a commentary
Sure,
for Living
sure.
Waters? Okay.
yeah.
Thank you very much, and have a good day. Thank you.